President John Mahama has announced that China has granted Ghana an additional 200 million renminbi (RMB), bringing the country's total support from Beijing to 400 million renminbi. According to the president, the new grant will support the construction of the proposed flower market and the renovation of the National Theatre in Accra. In a post on Wednesday, October 15, President Mahama revealed that the funding commitment was confirmed during his recent bilateral talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping. China, during my bilateral talks with President Xi Jinping, confirmed an additional grant of 200 million renminbi to Ghana, in addition to an earlier grant of 200 million renminbi for the construction of the proposed flower market and renovation of the National Theatre in Accra, he wrote. He described the flower market project as a key trading hub that will strengthen economic ties between Ghana and Togo and contribute significantly to his administration's Resetting Ghana agenda. President Mahama further disclosed that Ghana is working towards finalizing a zero-tariff policy agreement with China by the end of October to enhance trade and investment between the two nations. He said discussions also focused on ensuring responsible and licensed small-scale mining in Ghana while encouraging both countries' business communities to explore new areas of cooperation. We also discussed implementing measures to ensure responsible and licensed small-scale mining in Ghana, even as our business communities explore the many opportunities for trade and investment, he noted. The president indicated that China has expressed keen interest in partnering with Ghana on key government initiatives, including the 24-hour economy and the green transition policy. China is excited about Ghana's 24-hour economy initiative and green transition policy and is positioning itself to partner with the government and our business sector, he stated.
The Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs to give a short remark and introduce the keynote speaker. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I promise you my brief will be brief, not like my brother Simmons' 20 minutes. Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, Honorable Ministers of State, senior government officials, Ambassador of Ghana to China, His Excellency Kojo Bonsu, Ambassador of China to Ghana, members of parliament, leaders of businesses gathered here today. On behalf of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, we want to thank you very much for making time to attend this Presidential Investment Forum. When the CEO of GIPC made his presentation and delivered a snapshot of what Ghana has to offer in the 16 regions of Ghana, he left out one important matter. And that matter he left out is that in addition to all of what God has blessed us with in the 16 regions of Ghana, God has also blessed us with a visionary president, a dynamic president, a patriotic president, and a problem solver. No other person than His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And you can see that since assuming the presidency, he is fixing all the problems he inherited. He's fixed the economy. He will give you the details of that. He's fixed education. He's fixed healthcare. He's fixing infrastructure. And only a few days ago, he's also fixed our football. Ghana has qualified for the World Cup. So the visionary, problem-solving President John Mahama is not sparing any sector of national development. His extreme competence, his attention to detail, his love for country and his dexterity has been brought to bear in all aspects of our national development. This morning, President Mahama met with his counterpart, President Xi Jinping. And those of us who were in that meeting, President Xi made a profound statement. President Xi said that in President Mahama, he can trust him to protect all legitimate Chinese businesses. So, President Xi has given you the assurance. Your own president, and undoubtedly the leader of the Global South, has stamped his approval that you can invest in Ghana and your investment will be safe because he can trust his brother to protect all legitimate businesses, all genuine businesses in Ghana. This year is a very significant year in our bilateral relations. We are marking 65 years of formal Ghana-China diplomatic relations. In addition, people-to-people engagement. And when you talk to all Africans, they will tell you there is only one door to Africa. The gateway to Africa is Ghana. So in the people-to-people exchange, business-to-business exchange for 2026, you must all begin in the Republic of Ghana. We are proud to note that China remains Ghana's #1 trading partner, trade volumes of $11.8 billion. And since the first contract was signed between the government of Ghana and a Chinese company in 1983, Chinese companies have not regretted, and our relations have deepened, have flourished, and you can be assured that President Mahama will protect your investments. Ghanaian law will protect your investment, and the Ghanaian people will welcome you to our beautiful republic, the headquarters of Pan-Africanism and the most warm and embracing nation you can find anywhere in the world. President Mahama, who is about to speak in the next minute, is a president who you can go to. He keeps an open door, and he has tasked us at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to prioritize economic diplomacy. And so you can be assured that right from this Presidential Investment Forum, the engagements that you have with all our colleagues, led by the Minister of Trade, GIPC, GEPA, free zones, when they have left to Accra, trust the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to be present here and to continue with the engagements. I'm delighted to inform you that in China, you can find our embassy in Beijing. Ambassador Kojo Bonsu, who is here, please rise so that they can all identify you. And you can tell from the selection of His Excellency the President in appointing an entrepreneur extraordinaire in Kojo Bonsu that President Mahama means business, and he wants a lot of economic opportunities between China and Ghana. So our embassy is in Beijing, we have a consulate in Guangzhou, and we have honorary consuls in Hong Kong and Macau. And all our officials, a lot of them here, are ready to serve you to facilitate your travel and to make sure that you are able to visit Ghana, and you can be assured that under the visionary problem solver, your investment will be safe. Finally, President Mahama is the African Union champion of financial institutions. So when you invest in Ghana, you are not only investing in Ghana, you are investing in Africa, which, according to recent statistics, has a market of 1.5 billion people. And President Mahama, as AU champion of African financial institutions, will guarantee that your investments through the Africa Continental Free Trade Area across the continent of Africa is protected. On that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much. Kindly receive your seats. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be with you all here today. Let me make a few acknowledgements. Our ministers of state present here. Thank you, our chief executive officers, our members of parliament. And let me also acknowledge the chairman of the China-Africa Business Council, who gave us a very good the representative of the Department of Western Asia and African Affairs of the Ministry of Commerce, Mr. Yuan Lin, has had to leave us, but I want to acknowledge him too. Let me acknowledge our hardworking ambassador of China to the Republic of Ghana and our newly appointed ambassador of the Republic of Ghana to the People's Republic of China. My dear friends, captains of industry, investors, business people, I'm deeply honored to address this distinguished gathering as part of my state visit to the People's Republic of China. And I bring you warm greetings from the government and people of Ghana. This visit is more than a diplomatic engagement. It is an affirmation of our enduring friendship and a renewal of our shared vision, a vision of growth, innovation, and shared prosperity. Although our nations lie on different continents, Ghana and China are bound by history, by solidarity, and a common conviction that progress is most meaningful when it uplifts all our people. We come to China at an important moment in Ghana's national transformation. Under our reset agenda and our 24-hour economy vision, we are rebuilding the foundations for inclusive growth. And we do so in the firm belief that sustainable development is best achieved through strong and mutually beneficial partnerships. Partnerships such as the one that exists between China and Ghana. Ghana and China share a relationship that is rooted in friendship, in trust, and strategic cooperation that spans over 6 decades. We are among the first sub-Saharan African countries to establish diplomatic relations with the People's Republic of China. And over the years, this relationship has matured, grounded in mutual respect and our shared aspirations. This year, 2025, marks 65 years of diplomatic relations between Ghana and China, a milestone that celebrates not only the endurance of our relationship, but the purpose. Today, China is Ghana's largest trading partner, with bilateral trade reaching $11.8 billion in 2024. Between 2020 and 2024, China's exports to Ghana rose by nearly 46%, while Ghana's exports to China increased by over 11%. China's decision to grant zero-tariff access to Ghanaian and African products signals the confidence in our partnership. It opens vast new markets for Ghanaian exporters, agro-processors, and manufacturers. And I'm happy to inform you that we reached agreement in principle, and we have targeted the end of October to be able to sign off on the zero-tariff principle. I wish to commend the government of China for this act of solidarity. We are all aware that the multilateral rules-based trading system is being upended by unilateral slapping of tariffs on different countries. This is a time for us to solidarize and to come together, and this initiative by China is very timely. But trade is not the only part of the story. Through the Belt and Road Initiative and the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, Chinese collaboration has strengthened Ghana's infrastructure in energy and industrial capacity. Between 2013 and 2024, Chinese investments recorded by Investment Promotion Center is set to total $3.9 billion, almost $4 billion. And this covers more than 400 projects and creates thousands of jobs for Ghanaian youth. This partnership has advanced industrialization, technology transfer, and skills development across multiple sectors of our economy. China's transformation over the past 4 decades is one of the most remarkable stories in modern history. China has succeeded in lifting the greatest number of people out of poverty in the shortest possible time recorded in the history of the world. This is a story of innovation, discipline, and visionary leadership. From rural reform to global industrial power, China has demonstrated what is possible when national purpose aligns with long-term planning. Ghana too stands at a pivotal point in our transformation. We're determined to industrialize our economy, expand value-added exports, and empower our citizens through technology, and enterprise. Our reset agenda is rooted in the conviction that every Ghanaian must have a stake in our national prosperity. And on this journey, we extend an open hand of partnership to our friends in China. We want to work with you as we build a future of shared progress and shared prosperity for our peoples. Ghana guarantees the security of your capital and your profits. Under our Constitution and the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, we can expropriation of investment is banned. Investors enjoy unrestricted repatriation of their dividends and proceeds in convertible currency of their choice. Our laws protect investment against discrimination, expropriation, and nationalization, which is consistent with international best practice. Ghana is a proud member of the International Center for Settlements of Investment Disputes and is a signatory to the New York Convention. This means that your rights are protected under transparent international arbitration mechanisms. We're also implementing pro-enterprise reforms to make Ghana one of the most business-friendly destinations in Africa. A new investment promotion authority bill will abolish minimum capital requirements for foreign and joint venture investors and will provide a clear path for long-term investors to qualify for Ghanaian citizenship. A symbol of trust and belonging, public-private partnership frameworks are being modernized to ensure faster, fairer, and more transparent approvals of applications. As the host of the African Continental Free Trade Area, Ghana provides investors with direct access to a $3.4 trillion single market and over 400 million consumers through the ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme. Above all, our democratic stability that has been uninterrupted for more than 30 years is the strongest guarantee of investor confidence. Ghana is open for business, and we're open to innovation. We're open to partnerships, especially with our Chinese counterparts. At the heart of our new transformation lies the 24-hour economy and accelerated exports development program, which is anchored in the Volta Economic Corridor, one of the most ambitious projects in Ghana's history. It rests on our four interlinked pillars. The first, irrigating over 2 million hectares of land for all year-round farming. The second, building agro-industrial parks for textiles, pharmaceuticals, and food processing. The third, developing tourism and hospitality hubs along the Volta Lake, one of the world's largest man-made inland lakes. And the fourth, establishing a modern inland water transport and logistics system linking farms, factories, and markets. Supporting these are catalytic projects such as the Legon Pharmaceutical Innovation Park, the Kumasi Machinery and Technology Park, the Akosombo Japon Garments and Textiles Park, and the Eden Volta Agricultural Project. Each of these offers investment opportunities in manufacturing, renewable energy, cold chain logistics, and value-added agro-processing. To unlock large-scale growth, we've launched the Big Push Infrastructural Program, which is a $10 billion initiative focused on completing major roads, bridges, power systems, and digital networks, and also linking Ghana to regional markets. We invite Chinese investors to explore partnerships in roads, in smart cities, renewable energy, and digital connectivity. Agriculture for Economic Transformation Agenda, which is a 1.5 billion CD program, is aimed at ensuring food security, boosting productivity, and expanding agricultural exports. We're also investing $3 billion in our Digital Jobs Initiative to prepare our youth for the technology-driven economy of the future. And we believe that China, with its comparative advantage in digitalization and innovation, will be a partner to the vibrant, youthful population of Africa and Ghana in this regard. And we see vast potential in critical minerals and electric vehicle value chains. With abundant resources of lithium, bauxite, manganese, and graphite, Ghana is poised to partner with Chinese investors in responsible mining and local processing to drive the global clean energy transition. As part of Ghana's transformation, we plan to establish a new green city that will straddle the three regions of Greater Accra, Volta, and Eastern regions. I'll soon inaugurate an interministerial committee to guide the design and feasibility study of this new city. I'll also appoint a transaction advisor to lead the process for the implementation of this all-important project. This will be a green digital city and will display cutting-edge technology in urban design, planning, and innovation. This city is planned to be a 20-year project executed in 4 phases, and my expectation is that the first phase will commence before my tenure of office runs out. I invite our Chinese colleagues to be a part of this all-important project. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is the new Ghana we're creating, a 24-hour economy of opportunity and innovation, a bold infrastructure drive connecting every community and enterprise, a modern agricultural engine that feeds our people and exports to the rest of the world, a digital revolution that empowers our youth, and an industrial vision that adds value and secures prosperity for generations to come. Ghana offers Chinese investors not only stability and profitability, but also a strategic gateway to the heart of Africa. In return, we seek partnerships that accelerate industrialization and advance technology transfer and create shared value for our peoples. Ours will be a win-win partnership. Your success in Ghana in investment will be our shared success. Together, let us turn opportunities into achievements and ambitions into lasting prosperity. I thank you for your attention. Sheshe. The idea of a 24-hour economy captured national attention. It became a slogan of hope, a symbol that change was necessary and that it was possible.
Please take your seats.
Our task now is to move from vision to implementation, from aspiration to action. It is the beginning of a massive national mobilization. The 24H+ agenda is not simply about extending working hours. It is about unleashing productivity, expanding opportunity, accelerating exports through well-structured, multi-sectoral, and inclusive interventions. The 24-hour+ agenda comprises synergistic sub-programs that are tailored to key value chains, and you must have heard the ministers mentioning them. These include Grow 24. Now, Grow 24 is about boosting agricultural productivity, agro-processing, and food security. Make 24 is about revitalizing our manufacturing and industrialization. Build 24 is about accelerating infrastructure, construction, housing, and public works. Show 24 is about harnessing Ghana's rich creative, cultural, and tourism assets. And Connect 24 is about fixing our logistic chains, transport warehousing, ports, energy, and digital infrastructure. And Fund 24 is about unlocking innovative financing through credit guarantee schemes, blended finance, and venture capital. Aspire 24 is about building the skills of our people, our values, our ethics, and digital capacity for competitiveness. And Go 24 is about mobilizing all sectors, religious, security, academic, and civic, for national productivity and pride. The private sector will lead the 24-hour+ program. Government will facilitate and not dominate. This structure ensures depth and focus. We're not attempting to fix everything everywhere all at once. We're targeting high-impact, job-rich, and export-oriented sectors with strong forward and backward linkages. The 24-hour+ program will be the catalyst for Ghana's economic growth, and we are sure that it will make Ghana prosper.
Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Mr. President, for your inspiring message. So we have exhibition booths out, and GIPC has a booth. There are a lot of materials there, and they are translated into Chinese. So please get there, and most of the information you have, including the QR code we shared, you can find there. GEPA has a booth. Free Zones has a booth. Please visit there together with other booths, and you would learn more about Ghana. Thank you very much, and at this juncture, we would invite Ambassador Kojo Bonso to give us the closing remarks.
Nin Hauma, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, Minister of Commerce for the People's Republic of China, I think he left, honorable ministers, esteemed CEOs, distinguished guests, and valued investors, as we stand at the threshold of a new era of cooperation and innovation, I'm honored to conclude this gathering with a message of hope, opportunity, and limitless potential, In reflecting on the fruitful deliberations and meaningful connections forged at this forum, I am reminded of the profound wisdom of Deng Xiaoping. Development is of overriding importance. Today, we converge not merely as nations, but as architects of a shared future where innovation, investments, and collaboration form the bedrock of progress. To the entrepreneur, investors, and innovations in this room, I extend an exclusive invitation to explore the vast expanse of opportunities in Ghana. Our country is open for business. Ghana is open for business. So please come to Ghana and you get whatever you want. And we eagerly await your presence. I leave you with a challenge. Let us co-create a future where technology, talent, and entrepreneurship coverage to uplift humanity. Together, let us script a new narrative of prosperity, power by innovation, driven by development, and illumination by the spirit of partnership. Thank you, and may the memories of the gathering inspire a brighter future for our nations. Gong Xia Fast means congratulations to the team from Ghana and the team here in the People's Republic of China. Thank you. I wish you safe departure to your various destinations. God bless us all. Amen.
Thank you, Honorable Ambassador. All too soon, we are about ending the program. The last program on my list is official photo. And permit me to be biased at this point in time. May I call on the Honorable Minister of Trade to come forward for the official photo with His Excellency, and that of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, my brother GIPC, my sister Free Zones, and my good self. We are having an official photo with His Excellency.
Yeah. And please, can we also have the China-Africa Business Council out of the organization? And the ambassadors, please. Please, can we also have the members of parliament and other ministers? Ambassador Adams, please join. And the CEOs, both from China and Ghana, president of AGI, please join the photo, please.